off already. I'm gonna mute us,
What?
but we're getting ready, folks. Okay, folks, let me switch scenes real quick here. Grab something.
1 month closer to the grim specter of death. Yay, 37 months.
Hey, Dark Golf, thanks for the sub. What do you say about grabbing the spy fiction sub alerts? Yeah, those are good stuff, right? Yeah, we'll use those. I miss them. We're unmuted now. Hi, Kitsworth. How you doing? What's going on?
I'm doing alright. How about yourself?
Ready for 2 more games of Myst. We had some good ones last night. Did you catch any of it?
No, I was working, unfortunately.
No worries. We'll get you sorted this time.
Yeah.
Same rules as before. We're doing a not best of 3, but 3 games per group, so no one's out today by any stretch. The person who gets last could still easily win, actually, with 3 games going on.
Ready for 2 more games of Myst. Had some good ones last night.
I need you to give me an animal, Catsworth. That's what I need.
A Yoshi.
The Yoshi pack. I guess.
Yeah.
Alright, we'll do that. So even I don't know what's in this pack just yet, but I did test out a bunch of games, and I'm going to pick 3 right now. We're going to mix them in. This is Group... where's my calendar? This is Group G, followed by Group P, later on tonight.
Yeah.
I'm giving them directions.
Where are they going?
Oh, good one.
Thank you.
That's the worst joke I've ever heard.
What?
No. No, I'm just
What?
kidding. Let's see. Man, what do I want to give them? How about... I've got the pack. Okay, I'm gonna cut these. All right. Got some real hits here. Ready for that list, Catsworth?
Yeah.
Let me send it to them as well. I'm going to get them in order. So, first up, we got Commando, Ghoul Patrol, X-Men 2 Clone Wars.
Oh.
Yeah. Let me get them those games proper. Okay, so the goals are Commando beat level 1-3. Commando is a game that just keeps on going forever. Stage 1-3 clear is what we're looking for there, so not a whole loop, just most of a loop. Need 2 stages in X-Men and Ghoul Patrol in the middle there by LucasArts. 2 stages. It's Zombies Ate My Neighbors, basically. We're ready whenever they are.
I'm ready.
Well, they're setting up. I'll be right back. They should have Commando on screen.
Commando. Let's do a monster party. That's not a commando. Let's hear Star Wars: The Clone Wars.
Yeah, so X-Men 2 is broken. I don't know why. The game itself, the port, it just doesn't. It just starts you off with a random X-Man. Doesn't give you a choice or anything, and you just show up, and you're just Cyclops now, or whatever, right? It doesn't. There is a title screen, but it doesn't start you at it unless you game over, and then it puts you there. So
What?
players will be assigned a random X-Man in the meantime, until they get to that point or whatever. It's pretty
Really is.
strange. But they will be able to win with that random X-Man, or get a new one if they lose. So everyone looks good. I'm just messing with people's screens here. Zant's having stream trouble, so we're waiting for him to fix that. Everyone else looks okay. Have you played any of these, Catsworth?
No, I don't think I have.
Really? Have you seen any of them?
No, I don't think I have. Unless you played the X-Men one. I've seen you play a couple X-Men games.
Oh, it's bad. It's one of the worst X-Mens. And
Oh no.
there's quite a few bad X-Men games. I don't know what the deal is with superhero games and the superhero being a regular person and not a superhero, and they expect you to win. Anyway, that's the common thing, I think.
You're Cyclops, but all you can do is punch very weakly.
I mean, you joke, but that's pretty much what it is for Cyclops.
Yeah.
Every time. Don't make me get the
hate it.
Criclops gif out here. I will. I'm doing it right now.
Get the Criclops.
We're gonna put him on screen.
Stick it to you, bub.
Where the heck is it? I think I put it in the people who have trouble with different things folder. Because I had trouble with it. Yes, I did. Okay. Here is a game featuring Cyclops. Just there he goes.
Squish. Squish.
So in that game, he can't punch
game.
or kick any. His punch and kick are his staples, and his gun, his beam, is charged. And if you take damage, you lose more of it until you can't barely fire it at all.
Beautiful.
I think Arcade's Revenge is one of the worst SNES games.
Is that the one with the giant ball chasing after Gambit level?
Yeah.
That's the only thing I remember about it.
Juggernaut's chasing Wolverine. Do you remember that? That's pretty damn bad. So Juggernaut's chasing after Wolverine, and you have to knock anvils on his head by cutting the ropes that hold them up. And you have to do it while running through the stage. You have to not run too fast, or he'll not take damage and he'll kill you. You have to just... You don't see his health bar thing. You just kind of tediously walk with him and hit him with anvils for the whole stage until he finally dies. Right at the end, you have just enough to finish him off.
That's so dumb.
I'm gonna help Zant figure out theirs. We don't have a strict time limit here, so there's plenty of time to tech support that stuff. Trying to figure out what's going on with their broadcast. I remember that cartoon.
Garfield?
Yeah.
Garfield and Friends.
Yeah, that's the one. With the egg. The guy who won't come out of the damn egg.
Yeah.
Was it just me, or was the Friends part the worst part of the show? Somehow.
Wasn't great.
I didn't think that I'd be craving more Garfield, but they made it happen when they they tried to come up with original Garfield Friends.
Bring on the Garfield. Give me the Garfield. Gotta have that Garfield.
I need to show somebody an option here. I think we're good.
We got Garfield.
Do you think Garfield is a mononym? Do he and Odie inherit the Arbuckle name? His name is Garbuckle.
Garbuckle? I think John had dementia.
We're starting. Commando is up first.
Commando.
Clock's on. Let me get that Commando soundtrack out there for you.
Yeah.
Jam.
Jam.
I'm gonna refresh Zant to make sure we're on sync here. But they got the signal to start just like everyone else did, so we'll see. This is pretty basic shoot 'em kind of game, right? It's not too complicated. I don't figure there's a whole lot to explain. You have grenades you can throw, limited supply. They kind of suck, but they're grenades. They're different than the gun, I guess. That's their appeal.
They're doing their best.
They are. They do the best that grenades can do. Zant's stream is choppy, but that's just the way it is. We don't really need it to be perfect, as long as we get the gist. And it is giving me the gist, even if it is a little slow, on if they're beating the challenge or not.
We'll figure it out.
Hopefully it smooths out for him. You really need to use grenades on these rock guys.
Yeah.
The boulder defended troops. So this is a boss, this wall. This is a boss in this game. They do this all the time. All the bosses are just walls. Walls of troops. Caravan's doing really well. I think those cubes, those weird cubes that are glowing are grenades.
Watch out for grenades.
Not Caravan took a death. You do die in one hit in this game. It's mostly slow projectiles and stuff though, so it's not too hard to dodge. There's body armor and stuff lying around in secret places to make you pretty much immortal. I don't think anyone has picked it up yet though, so that's really a kind of you need to know where it is kind of thing, like a Castlevania hidden object nonsense thing.
Yeah.
How's your day going, Kessworth?
Just started. I woke up pretty late.
Just started. You're making me feel good about waking up when I do. I do have a couple hours on you though.
Yeah, it's true. I was up pretty late last night, but you know, as it is.
Here's the caves full of soldiers. Just a
Whoa.
million. It's pretty nasty. This is probably one of the nastiest parts in the game. And this game,
this is rude.
it's just 4 levels on loop. That guy surrendered. You've won, Caravan. Nice work. Oh, you died to the guy who surrendered. Well, you lose.
Oh no!
Well,
got him.
that's too bad. It's a feint.
The trickster.
Looks like Zant has beat stage 1. Everyone's on stage 2 now. this freaking zone. Teravan is under the impression it looks like that they'll stop appearing, but I don't think they will. Is that a can of spinach there? Oh, geez, grenade. I knew that grenade was gonna hit him. I know the direction that they get thrown in. I played this too much.
Yo.
Well, 1P continue is available. They'll start in the level they were on. Wisely choosing to use it. Yeah.
Excuse me.
Oh, Zant did not.
No, no.
That's a thing that I'll say now to everyone listening. If you are playing and you make it to a password or something like that, some kind of continue place, you're allowed to use it. That's fine. That's not cheating.
This is just how the game goes.
Yeah, that's legitimate progress that you made. This tunnel's pretty gross. Lauracia has taken the lead, beat level 2, almost done with Commando.
Nice, nice.
I believe that there are some hidden passages in these bunkers. What the hell are these? Cubes? Huts. Some of them are death. Some of them are just poison gas traps and you just die. So
I
maybe...
like how they're just randomly arranged.
Yeah. I mean, it's war. You don't have time to build a nice house. You gotta... How about the guy who pops in and out of the trench like a weasel or something?
Yeah. Oh, watch it. That guy's got a machine gun. Ooh, very close. Fresh cut fries. Will they fall for the surrender juke? Oh no. They're back at the title screen.
Zant has beaten stage 1 again. Only Teravan has used the continue correctly. Lauracia hasn't needed it yet. Teravan's on stage 3. So you played Zombies Ate My Neighbors, right, Catsworth?
No, I've watched people play it though. That
Okay.
one
Ghoul Patrol is an obnoxious bad version of that, I'd say. So you'll be familiar with the idea of that one coming
Okay.
up. I would say it's just an annoying version of the same thing.
A knockoff? No, no one would ever do that.
Well, I think LucasArts made them both. I'm not sure who
Oh.
made Zombies Ate My Neighbors,
A
but
knockoff of their own IP? No one would ever do that.
they even use the same sounds and music and stuff.
Oh no, Lauracia's fallen. Fresh cut fries, dodging those shots. Xanth starts on 1-2. Teravan at the caves of heck.
The thing about this game is that it's so short that I figured we can just have them do it all, and even if they don't use the continue option, they'll still be able to beat the whole game in almost any amount of time. But they are allowed, and Lauracia has done it. So back to 1-3. Instant death. Where the heck's Teravan? I think Teravan's at the boss of 1-3. This looks like the boss of 1-3. This is promising. Heck, let's play that boss music so we can actually hear it. Where is it? Ah, that's good stuff. I guess it's not actually good stuff, but I'll pretend that it is. Yeah, Teravan is finished with game 1. He needs to type done in here, though. I need him to do that for time's sake, especially if he takes a pass. So these are pretty much the same characters as before. Is that enough boss music for you? What do you
It's
think?
pretty good. It's pretty good. Ghoul Party.
Ghoul Patrol ST, please.
Oh, sorry, I was Ghoul Patrol. I already forgot the name of
We're changing music to Ghoul
Thank you.
Patrol.
it.
So the difference here is you do not see the neighbors on a minimap. You see this help blob that pops up on screen, and it's coming from them. Otherwise, yeah, it's just less interesting. It's less fluid and good, but it is well animated still, and you can figure out where to go based on context of that kind of stuff. Caravan is ignoring Discord. I wish he would type done in there. I can't advance him on my own, I don't think.
Type done, you goof.
It's alright. He'll still have the same... As long as he finishes them all, it doesn't matter too much. It's just inaccurate. Lauratia is moving on. Lauratia properly typed done. Thank you, Lauratia.
Steps followed.
Yeah, I don't know what the trend is with YouTube. I don't know why. They take game songs and just make them 15 or 10 hour loops. It's 15 minutes or 10 hours.
As they do.
But what do you think of Ghoul Patrol? He's a Reaper, I notice. I don't know anything about what that is, but he
That's
is.
spooky.
That is pretty spooky.
Seems like the opposite of how you want to help your friends.
It seems like not a Ghoul Patrol at all.
No, it's a Reaper Patrol. Watch out for the eyeballs. Ooh.
The strategy of slide kicking everywhere is... Both players are doing it now here. I was doing it too. It seems faster than walking.
This sounds like if they made a Banjo-Kazooie song for the NES or Super NES or something.
It's got the I don't know what else to call them, but fart horn SNES trumpets, where it just it's not really a trumpet, but they tried. So this game is a labyrinthian mess. It's going to be all about figuring out how to get to where you're supposed to go. And Caravan has finished stage 1, so they must have the hang of it, right?
I guess.
Fresh Cut Fries is dealing with these enemies who are immune to everything but grenades. Zant is not reading Discord either, and so they're missing my advice, and that's too bad. Definitely are allowed to use the continues, and they're not.
Oh, so they keep starting over when they game over?
Yeah.
Oh no.
At this point, beating the whole game in 6 minutes, that's pretty rough. That's about how long a perfect run would take, I think.
Yeah.
Nice car running people over in this Ghoul Patrol game.
It's a rude car.
Well, I know not everyone has 2 monitors. Discord does have a streaming mode where it doesn't give you any notices. Discord is a big part of this race, though. You have to pay a little bit of attention to it, at least when you switch games.
Yeah.
Is the ratio getting anywhere in this? 4 to go. Level 2 is a bit more confounding.
Spooky.
Drivers don't care about who has the right of way in this game.
That's true. They're not following normal traffic laws.
It would appear that Lauricia is done with level 1. I think the painter is down here, and then that's it. Yeah, there he is. Painting a tree very, very close to it.
Getting surrounded by those eyeballs. Snail! You see that snail?
Yeah, it's gross.
It's a good snail. Where's the exit?
It's in the center of the whole thing.
Dumb.
Yeah. No instant door in this game. Fresh Car Fries having a lot of trouble with this section. I think it's...
Yeah. They got shields. Just
Yeah.
cheating.
There's a lot of nonsense going on. They're just getting cornered. You just kind of have to go for it, you know?
Yeah.
At this point, there is a limit on the guys spawning. The boss is the spawners, so they're almost done. That's 1-2 cleared, but I don't know if they're gonna make it through 1-3. Zant's in the same place. Looks like he's also beaten 1-2. Broke the second area. Oh no, did Terravan game over? Where's that put them? They've been cruising too fast for their own good.
Oh no!
I think they're gonna have to do level 1 again. Maybe. I don't know that they got a password for this.
Oh. Julie, Zeke, push start. They even made the little kid look like the kid from Zombies Ate My Neighbors.
They are. They're the same characters.
What?
I think so. I don't know what they're named in the other game, but kid with 3D glasses who's blonde and lady with ponytail.
Yeah.
And very similar.
Maybe it's a sequel? Or...
I don't know what happened if you want to call it a sequel, but the idea is the same.
Yeah, it's weird.
So if you haven't played this game before, I guess I should go over it because I just kind of assume everyone has. You have 10 neighbors or so, and later on you get less and less. They're being killed by the zombies who are just randomly spawning around, and in this case it's monsters. You need to run into them to save them, and then once you've saved them all, you can leave. If they die, you don't lose, per se, as long as you rescue a couple. Like just one, and you're safe. This game's big difference is no radar, but you get these text bubbles coming up from where they are at, so that's how you guide. Lauricia, I don't know if they have another life or just 1 HP left here. They have 2 to go. Hopefully they don't have a Terravan situation here as well. Oh,
From the cars. Oh!
they do
No!
have another life. So just one more victim. There he is.
What are our victim? Pew pew. A little laser gun or something.
Now to get to the exit, which is upwards. Lauracia is in the lead right now because Terravan took that game over. Lauracia is done with Ghoul Patrol. Now
Ghoul
for the
Patrol.
real menace, X-Men 2. So if you go 20 minutes over, my bot will automatically pass for you. You don't have to worry about it. You can just move on to the next game. Everyone's on
Okay.
Ghoul Patrol except for Lauracia doing X-Men, and they got Cyclops, which is he's actually better than Nightcrawler in this game,
At
I
least you
think.
can shoot lasers.
I don't know how I'm gonna find this game on the OST list. Let me see if I can. Yeah, here it is. It smells, but here you go. So their goal is to beat 2 levels of this goofy mess. They have very little HP. They get healed when they pick up DNA, for some reason.
That's how mutants mutate, right?
I guess. Cyclops is dead. So
Oh,
Lauracia can
Cyclops.
choose a new character.
Oh, that's right. That's what a weird game. Stick it to you.
Is there an escape on the second level? I didn't have to do that. I'm just looking for this snow level, and then there's an electricity zone level. I'm looking for the end of that, the transition. If there was an escape sequence, I didn't have to do it. Yeah. We need to get in the habit of writing very specific instructions with the commands that come with this, the descriptions of the challenges to make sure that people know where to quit. And for me here, there's no boss, but I guess if it's right there, I would have done that. I didn't realize that there was a boss. I thought I went to a new stage. I can't believe people played this and know it. This stupid game. Also, by the way, this game seems like an unlicensed mess, but it's not. It just seems really bad. I mean, look at it. Look at Wolverine dying here. Like, jeez. Gambit and Cyclops both have ranged across the screen attacks, so why would you use anyone else? I don't really know.
Because you like them.
Too bad.
Oh, beans.
They get to choose who they play. The first pick is random, but after that they can choose whoever they want. And they're not dying forever or anything, they're just starting them over. It's bad. If Wolverine has auto healing, then that makes him really good. Nightcrawler cannot teleport more than 3 feet or through the walls.
He's doing his best.
His best is to move 3 feet forward. And that's it. Obviously, X-Men 2 here is my pick for the unlikely to be finished one. Let's just see if anyone's good enough to do it. It's pretty rough.
That's fine, it's fine.
Horatia's making good time. They have 15 minutes left. I think they're gonna beat stage 1 here. Sandwich time.
Sandwich time.
Yeah. Is there a story for X-Men 2? Yeah, I think it happens after you get past this intro fight. I've never seen a game do this before. They just launch you right into the game. Is it intentional? Does anyone know what's the deal?
It is a very weird design decision at the very least. At best.
Well, Horatia is on the 2nd level. This is the level I'm looking to get beaten. Group P can get ready to go too. They're next.
What is with this music?
That's a good question.
Is Cyclops shooting us now? The listeners?
Pretty rockin' sound effect, I guess.
Pretty rude.
Okay, I got the alerts on there. It's that sound again.
Yeah.
This music's not too bad. That's an interesting sound, but otherwise, it's fine. How is Zant and Fresh Cut doing on this game? It's the stage. I think
They're
Zant's on
doing-
stage 2. They look like they're gonna beat it. Fresh Cut Fries, I think, is I'm trying to see. They might be on stage 2 as well. It's hard to tell. This dumb electricity stage forces you to kill a panel and then let the electricity run past you into the wall to open a door for just a little bit of time. It's very dangerous and stupid.
It's very stupid. I love it.
I wouldn't be surprised if this is the song that goes to the stage. I got steak and cheese. What'd you eat, Catsworth?
I had a chicken burrito
Oh,
with
nice.
some habanero sauce. It's pretty good.
Zant has finished that game. Puts them ahead of Fresh Cut.
Whoa.
Horatio's doing really well. I went through here with Gambit, and he was not quite as easy to use as Cyclops here at taking enemies out. He was still
Yeah.
pretty good, though. I think Cyclops is definitely the pick, unfortunately. The other X-Men are just not up to snuff. But if Wolverine does have auto-healing, then hell yeah, that's the one. That's the one to use forever. Screw this game. We'll cheat. Fresh Cut Fries has finished game 2 as well. Everyone's on X-Men, the final game.
X-Men! X-Men, 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 X-Men!
The ratio is still in the lead. Terravan's in second. Zant is third by a little bit. Fresh Cut Fries needs to beat this game and before Zant does to really have a chance here.
Is this the one where Wolverine heals, but it takes like an hour of just standing there?
I bet they're all like that. But Adamantium Rage is the one where that happens, but also there's a bomb chasing him that you don't know
Yeah,
about.
the little cyborg girl. Like, what the hell? That's the one I'm thinking of. What a weird game.
That game sucked. It was a game that I had as a kid and I hated it. Hated all of it.
That's so stupid.
It's
So
bad.
Three Cyclopses and a Nightcrawler. Nightcrawler's power doesn't seem to be very impressive.
It kills things, but it doesn't go very far.
Stabbed in the back by a sword.
I don't know how hard this boss is because this part of the challenge I didn't do, so if it's nightmarish, I might just credit everyone once they get to the point where I quit at. But we'll see. If the boss is fine, then we'll just roll with it, and the boss will be the challenge.
I don't know.
These Cyclops height hallways can go to hell. these exactly his height hallways are the worst thing. Man, the race you're taken out at the end of the stage.
Oh no!
They do get a checkpoint. Hey, it's Beast.
Beast! Beast! Blue! That's what he sounds like.
Did you like the cartoon?
Yeah, I watched the cartoon a lot.
What do you think about the idea that he'll just be in jail for the whole cartoon? It's just Beast just in jail after episode 1, and he's just
Is
in
he?
jail. Yeah, he gets shot and captured, and he's just in jail for pretty much the rest of the show.
I don't remember that.
As
It's
far as
been a long time though, but...
I'm sure he gets out eventually, but as far as I watched, he was always just in jail.
It's just... I mean, would you... Look at him. Would you let him run around free? It's kind of messed up, actually. Poor Beast. Why they call him Beast? That doesn't... That's just being rude and discriminatory. He's a smart person. Smart Beast.
Zant's having network trouble, but as long as we can see, and we can, we're getting those updates. There's the Sentinel head. We're getting there.
Oh.
Finally. This game isn't too bad about giving you healing, if you look for it.
X-Men 2, Clone Wars. Is this the first level that they're all on now, or the second?
Electricity is second. Snow is
Okay.
first. So everyone except maybe Zant, I'm not sure, is on
Yeah,
the final
hard to
stage
tell.
of the challenge. Oh!
Brr. That's a good Sentinel. You go in his mouth?
Yep, Lauratia's done, I think, but they're inside, so we'll roll with this. They made it to the point where you pick another character, and that's what I considered to be the end. But
Look, they're fighting Tron. Oh, sorry, the Master Computer.
that's Zordon from Power Rangers.
Yeah, same thing.
Nice
Zip,
boss.
zip, zip, zip. Just eating the damage. Seems to be working out okay.
Well, Cyclops is very fragile. Now it's full of electricity, it's getting harder.
Yeah. Oh, oh, oh. Dodge this. Oh no! One hit left.
Oh!
Woo!
They get a checkpoint here, though, I think, because they had a character
Okay.
choice. Think about the architecture of this robot, with the core that spits lightning, and an elevator
Yeah.
that takes you down to it.
Look, they gotta do maintenance somehow. Do you think the engineers and stuff, maintenance crew, have to dodge the lightning too as they're trying to fix it?
They're probably lightning proof.
Yeah.
Hey, that's one dead tube.
Oh,
Now what? Now what, Cyclops?
now what, Cyclops?
Have some health. Lauracia timed out on this challenge, but they're done, and they're in first, so they are the winner.
Well done, well done.
I think including the boss fight made it take a little too long. So actually, Lauracia's time is better than what I'm typing in, but ultimately, I have recorded 39:56, and that is the best time here. So they still win, no matter how you cut it. Lauracia is first place. Do you think this is the breakout theme?
Yeah. This is the one everyone's still listening to 20 years later. It's so good.
Oh no. What is this noise? This is the breakout song.
Ah.
Hey, there is music here, don't worry. Caravan is finished 42:48 at the designated place. Lauracia's actual time would probably be closer to 35 minutes. I would go back and check and cut them off at the point where they made it to the check select screen. Character select. Oh, jeez. So Lauracia gets 3, Terravan gets 2. Who's next? We need fresh cut fries to win to change up, otherwise Zant gets the point. Yeah, Lauricia, you were done earlier than you marked, but it's fine, because you still are in first. I don't know if Sant is still playing or not. I can't tell. Has he been moving down there?
I'm not sure. Slow down.
Fresh Cut Fries has 6 minutes-ish to beat this level, which can certainly be done, but they need to do it to secure any points at all here. We're gonna jump right into the next group after this with just a little break. P is the group. Beast probably can climb the roof. Nightcrawler could. It's a pretty useless skill, but in game, I mean, but maybe can do it. I'll defer to my expert X-Men 2 Clone Wars player Catsworth on that.
Hello. Sometimes you gotta stab him.
I think that might be it.
Bump.
I think if anything did Fresh Cut in here, it's that they tried to play Beast instead of one of the characters with a ranged attack. I think it's too good of a skill. It really lets you get through this mess. I don't think this game is very well balanced. Yeah, there are only 2 minutes left before Zant hits 20 minutes, which is the default win for them, because Fresh Cut Fries took longer on Commando and second game. They both took 20 minutes on Commando.
I took an hour on Commando.
It was a good hour. Well spent. Nice music. We're at the hand on the Sentinel. We're not there. It's just too far. There's another 2 floors to go. I think Beast has more health than the other ones. Maybe. Cyclops is fragile. Fresh Cut Fries did make it. There it is, actually. That's the checkpoint, right? That's the one.
Yeah, I think so. I wasn't paying attention, sorry.
Oh my god, that was close. For me, I was picking stage 1, the tutorial stage, and this point where you choose a second character. That's what I considered to be 2 stages. Let me type in these checkpoints that they hit here. Official times. And these 2 are accurate to what I wanted. 50:18 and 10 seconds later, 50:28.
Damn.
Let me make sure the race is wrapped up, but we're gonna get the next group underway. Fresh Cut Fries wins just barely that 3rd point. The 3rd place point. Let me switch on the new players here. We're gonna switch to this scene while I do that. Catsworth, give me an animal.
Shark.
The shark back. You got it.
Yeah.
Here's our group. Okay, I'll have to do some fixing here, screen repair, but that's expected these days. I see everybody. That's enough of that. I think. We had enough of that. I've had enough of that.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Shark.
Shark.
I'm torn on game choices here. F, G, or Y? What's your favorite letter out of those three, Catsworth?
F, because you can say
Okay.
heck.
You got it, pal.
Yeah.
Our games. Let me get them to the players. Challenges are being revealed. While the players get set up, I'll type those games out. We have Toki,
Toki Panic.
each stage 3. Remote Control by MTV. 50 points, please. First Samurai. Stage 1. That's what we're in for here.
Nice.
It is the Oh No My Sword game.
Oh no, my sword!
Have you seen Remote Control?
No.
It's a
I'm
TV
not
show.
familiar with any of these.
I don't know where it came from. I've never seen an MTV Remote Control TV show. It's bad.
I saw a movie called Remote, where it was about imagine like Home Alone, but the kid uses a bunch of like remote control cars and planes and stuff to mess with the bad guys.
We're gonna put some remote control pictures up on screen when we get there. It's real dumb. You set that clock. Spy fiction stuff, thank you.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, they lost it. Dang.
Uh-oh. We are looking into getting an HTML timer screen that I can put on here, and then nobody will have to run timers. The bot gives us this advantage. Assuming people use Discord.
I always forget about a timer anyway.
Hey, you're in this, right, Catsworth?
Eventually. Yeah,
Are
I
you-
think we're trying to go next Saturday, it looks like.
Are you happy or sad that you missed all these great games?
I'm so sad. This looks great. Not about the last match, though. Last match sucked.
This game has a whole lot of HP on the bosses. This guy has 30 HP or something. He can really drain it fast, though. Joey's on stage 2. Also, you get
Nice.
power-ups permanently. I think.
Good.
Permanent HP boost and stuff like that. Not yet, but eventually, maybe.
Why are there those white zombie monkeys? Those are scary.
I don't know.
Oh, Time Stalker got the football helmet. Football, okay.
I'm not sure what it does.
Extra hit, I think. Maybe.
It expires. His helmets do. It deteriorates in minutes.
Oh, wow. Alright. Oh, looks like Time Stalker and the Air Chan are on the boss. Oh no! Oh no!
He's
Just kidding. No,
he's
neither
not-
of them.
Yeah, he's got a easy pattern, but you'll get hit by it the first time, I think. He doesn't give you much space.
Very inconsiderate of him.
Okay, Time Stalker beat him.
Oh, there we go.
Let me get the Toki OST up here.
The Air Chan almost got him too, I think. Oh no, he's jumping, watch out! There we go, also takes him down.
How's that?
Yeah. Alright, that's enough of that.
Oh, you tired of it already?
Yes. Valadon has the fire breath.
How's that?
It's better. For now. Joey on, looks like the second boss?
Oh, this is actually a mini boss.
Oh. Oh, Tripman with a shield. Doesn't look too hard though. Except he's taking a lot of hits. Blocking a lot with his shield too. I guess that's his shield 4. There it is.
If anyone's confused about if they're done or not, you can ask in Discord, I'll tell you. This eye monster is not the boss of stage 3 though. It is stage 2 boss. I don't know what it's supposed to be, but... A Cyclops Baymax. Xylophone mix.
Da 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 da.
A lot of the players, well, actually all 4 of them, doing really well here and getting to this boss just fine. They're nearly done. This game is too standard and good for everybody. Everybody's doing just fine on it.
Yeah.
The last level is this volcano section. And everyone is here. Valadon's still working on the iBoss, but you do get an extra HP for this stage. So that's nice, right?
Ah, it's a lot of stuff going everywhere. Did you find the Michelin Man?
You're too late to make that joke. The Michelin Man joke has been done already, Catherine.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you make it that I wasn't listening?
The chat made it. And I didn't.
What?
Because it was...
Chat! Dang! Now wonk! Ribbon! Ah! Oh well. I was reading chat. It's not my fault. Damn. Hacked up, hacked up.
That was a pretty good song. I miss it.
Yeah.
The next song will be worse. I told you.
Oh no! It's much worse. I hate it.
There's not a whole lot of it going on, but you can jump on these enemies, which I thought was interesting. You wouldn't expect to be able to do that in a game where you have a gun like that.
Yeah, odd combination of moves. But hey, monkeys are powerful.
Hey, Anonymous Gifter, thank you for the sub.
Watches Riven gifting it anonymously to himself. I can't let Smite know I'm supporting him.
Understandable.
Thank you though to whoever gifted that. It was very nice.
Get to fight this fish monster for the key.
The key!
Can you buy yourself a sub anonymously? Maybe, I'm not sure.
I doubt it. It was a joke. Don't look into it too much. Jeez.
I think Yoro-chan is nearly done. I remember this part towards the end here.
This lava hell temple.
Mm-hmm. With the exploding spikies. So, you know, you have directional control of your gun like in Contra instead of like in Mega Man. As similar to Mega Man as it is. These vines, I do remember, they're not too bad because the game's friendly about it, but the jump to them seems pretty scary. Well, you can definitely sub without being subbed, but can you anonymously give yourself a sub? I don't know the answer.
Probably not. But also, who cares? I'll never make a joke again.
But can you anonymously gift a sub to yourself?
Ah! Guess we'll never know.
That's too bad. Yeah, thanks for the sub, the gift as well. So I think the players are having a harder time than they would be if they remembered that they can jump on these enemies.
Yeah.
Some of them take.
What
a
is
couple of
that?
hits.
Oh my gosh, where's that unholy heart frog abomination monster boss?
3 players synced up on the crab at once. This is the
Oh,
boss.
is that what that's supposed to be?
Lobster crab? Yeah, I mean it's burping. That's-
Burp. I'm glad it gives it's out the letters. That's
Oh no, Eurochan got taken out. How far in
Oh,
are
no.
they? Paladin is done with stage 1, or challenge 1. Time for remote control. This boss is actually pretty easy. Getting behind it, I think, is a mistake, though. Unlike the other boss, he doesn't really squeeze you for space. You can just sit on the left and blast him.
yeah.
Well, I gotta play Remote Control's stupid soundtrack, so prepare for nonsense.
Oh boy. Brett, boop.
It's real messed up.
Oh, Joey is melted. Whatever. So is Time Stalker actually. Time Stalker did first. Sorry.
Time Stalker needs to type in done 1. Didn't do that right.
Done one.
Looks like Yorchen's figured it out. The gist of this boss fight here. There's a couple more hits to go. Oh no, died to the bee with 1 hit left. Jeez.
Bye. Not the bees.
This is a trivia game. They need 50 points. And boy howdy, have I got screenshots for you of it.
Oh, I bet you do.
There
It
he
seems
is.
like something you would do.
How's it look?
Beautiful.
I hate it.
Why is it called remote control?
I don't know. It's multiple choice and you don't lose points for guessing, so you might as well try, right? It's your 90s Trivial Pursuit mess, and it's badly written. Did I miss a 69 joke? Is that a thing that they put in that video game? Oh my god.
You fool. How could you?
That's pretty dumb. This game has a bunch of sound effects that sound something like just a whole bunch of those. It's awful. Yeah, the host has quips every time you miss or get an answer right. You'll be insulted.
Excellent.
Because it's a comedy show, or it's supposed to be.
Ooh, doggy.
Who played the Latin lover who banged a conga and was the I in I Love Lucy.
What?
What?
Leslie Armand? Whatever his name is? Yeah, okay. Oh, okay, so listen, I maybe shouldn't give answers. Sorry.
That's okay, there's too much delay on it. Do your best.
Smart's the one who ran out the question. It's his fault.
What WJMTV hunk dated Mary Rhoda and Sue Ann Nivens?
That was me.
That was Lou, friends. Great. Everybody knows the boss's home state, but what is John Bon Jovi?
I don't know.
I don't know who the boss is, but I know that it's New Jersey for Bon Jovi. Who the hell's the boss? The boss of what? The show? Oh, Bruce Springsteen. Okay. I've never heard him called that before. I sure don't know where he's from either. Yeah, who tells it like it is?
The boss. On MASH. What was Hawkeye's funniest clean joke in the world? Keep jiggling, it'll bite. Step outside while I change something else. Is that all you can do? Bird imitations?
Who's that?
Hawkeye on MASH.
Ah,
What was his funniest clean joke?
that's a good question for a good show
Yeah.
that I watch all the time.
Yeah.
Just can't get enough of that show. Who played prizefighter Kid Gulliver on Batman, please?
What?
Did Valadin already get 50 points and moved on to First Samurai? Wow.
So did Joey Gatorman, I think.
Nice work. They really crushed that bad trivia, man.
35 seconds so far looking at the menus. Man, it looks like it takes really a long time to get through them.
It's not too bad. This game whips ass. There's a lot going on here, though. We'll play the OST for this. So, you have a sword that you will lose when your HP goes to 0.
That's sacked up.
And then you just punch for a while, and if you kill enough enemies, you get your sword back, which is effectively another HP bar. You also have a bell there. You use the bell to fix pretty much any problem that you're having. If there's fire in your way, the bell will do something to get rid of it. I think you need to pick up all those... It sucks that we don't have the sound effects because they play Hallelujah when you hit open the fruit box, like that one there. But anyway, yeah, so they're telling them to use the bell right now.
Bell.
And they must. Must bell. Here's the bell.
Bell.
Everyone's on this game. Remote control is finished.
Thankfully. But how will we learn more about 80s classic or 50s classics TV shows?
They're all bad. If remote control is an indication.
Ricky.
I appreciate the subtle tutorial of First Samurai teaching you how to use belts.
Yeah. Is this the prequel to The Last Samurai?
Maybe.
Watch out for that fire. What's the bell do?
It solves the problems of the stage, yeah. Like that. If it's fire, it's rain.
Someone's a demon who green screens the fire away.
Yeah, does that.
It doesn't actually do anything except let the samurai realize that the fire was CGI in the first place and never actually there.
Here's a frog.
Frog! So it looks like it's like a high render of the Frog and Toad Man stage.
Paladin made the same mistake I did and went into the boss without the sword. Instead of going and getting it again before fighting this boss, good luck, basically.
That's a scary boss. He also just stood there and got hit by fireball.
Yep, you can only hit it when its mouth is open. They both take the same damage. I think they die together. Even though it looks like they're independent. So not having this sword here is basically the equivalent of losing an HP bar.
That sucks.
It makes this pretty rough. Even with it, it's pretty rough. Destroyed. I mean, MASH is not a show I've ever really watched, but it's the show that got uncensored for some swear word because it was so dramatic. I can't remember.
Ah, beans.
Yeah, beans. He wanted to say beans on TV.
It was illegal before 1892.
That's a good sub-weapon.
Ah, what is that big thing chasing him?
Yeah, you do have to go through the entire stage if you die. And for some reason, the third item sends you back there as well. I don't really understand the point. Maybe somebody can tell me that.
I don't know.
The stage itself is pretty much cleared except for the enemies, so all the bell using is done. You won't have to do that puzzle again, right?
The bell using was my favorite part, though.
It seemed like there was a way to respawn better. Like you could have a better checkpoint than the whole stage. I didn't work that out though. The game tells you about it. But if you just use those pots in your inventory, you get sent all the way back to wherever you started from. I haven't seen anyone do it yet. Time's problem is that they don't have all 5 sigils. They have to go look for all 5 of them. They need all 5.
That awkward climbing animation when you're stuck in between 2 trees.
I'll put that note in there. The sigils are scattered throughout the stage. They summon the boss.
What?
And so only Valadon has seen the boss, which I guess puts them in the lead, but they were all on the way, so I don't know how they missed them. I think the game told them at some point that that's what they were. I'm no first samurai expert here, and I still knew that that's what they were and that there were 5 of them, so someone told me somewhere here, I figure. Aladon was defeated again. He was getting close, though.
Whew.
Avoiding damage is important. Also, Nowonk did make me a thing last time I played remote control, which is certainly a thing that happened. By the way. Where did I put it? Ah, here it is. How's that?
That big Olmec head chasing them is creepy.
Yeah.
It's pretty rude too. What's that spirit flying around?
Sword stolen away?
Oh no.
Or being delivered?
Oh yes! Sword back! Hackers!
Man, Neurochin nearly had it. They know how the checkpoint works, though. What do you think of this boss, Gatsmith?
Which one? I can't tell who's on the boss.
The dragon, bottom right.
Oh, that guy's. He wasn't there yet. They're creepy. They're just orbs. Their heads attached to orbs. They're more like worms. With human creepy faces. I hate it.
It's a very hard boss. For level 1. I guess we ran out of First Samurai music. They didn't loop it very well.
Dang. Now what do we do?
It's back. We've heard that song enough.
That was close.
Man, when they get really fast like that, obviously they're starting to die.
Yeah. It's a classic game trope.
They just have too much HP.
I heard someone playing this song last night in Final Fantasy XIV.
Nice. Is that
Play
legal?
music as a bard.
Yeah, I know you can, but I didn't think that was the thing that you had to like a preordained list of okay songs to do that too.
No, it's just freeform. Just as long as you know the notes in the order.
I mean,
What are they gonna do? They're gonna say curse words in music?
take it down off of YouTube. I mean,
Oh no, it's oh I don't know.
Squaresoft has some
you
kind of
just-
rules
just
about it.
play
It's weird.
whatever.
Man, they're so close. They just need to finish this boss off. Come on, Baladon, you can do it. Don't die, no.
Da-da-da-da. Oh no!
All 4 players are stuck.
It's a hard worms.
Yeah, I don't know what Square would do about it, but that's what I understood is that it's against the rules to play DuckTales Moon theme. Hey, they used this song in the cartoon that they remade. I think that Yoro-chan might be our first winner here. It looks like they're getting through it. To me.
Can they beat the worms? Those spooky worms.
They just need to not take so much damage here at the end. It's really easy to get hit by the whole worm and just take a big drain on your HP bar.
Yeah, and the blue one shoots out that really fast fire. Then you still have to dodge the slow boys from the no.
They're really ridiculously close to succeeding at it. It sucks.
Yeah.
They probably really are a couple hits away each time, and they just keep getting taken out. A little bit better damage control, and they'd all have it. Jumbo Atsuka. I don't know what else you can do to beat this boss better. You just need to not take too many hits and have your
It's
sword.
a hard boss, it looks like.
Yeah, I don't know how to make it any better. I don't know what advice I would even give to beat this thing. Yoro-chan and Baladon are almost out of time. Actually, all 4 players are. So where will we be? 4 players timeout on this dumb dragon combo. Looks like Time Stucker has brought in a flying device of some sort that does a ton of damage on its own. They're taking too many
Good.
hits themselves though.
Yeah, not good. Oh, they recovered a little health though.
I don't know how.
They're very low. They're very zero.
Oh man.
Shoot.
This is Joey Gatorman's last attempt, I think, to get first place. I think the players are prioritizing offense too much. I guess. I don't know. Taking damage just isn't any good for you. You cannot burn this thing down. Joey's been defeated. This looks like a game that just could not go down.
Yeah.
3653 Valadon is first place. "38 minutes for Joey. He's passed. He's done with this." It's gonna be close on the last two. I'm not sure where people are. Does anyone have a strat to beat these dragons? Does anyone know how it's done? I want to look it up. Looks like just very careful. Yeah, you can do this without taking hardly any damage at all if you do it right. But doing it right is very complex.
Time Stalker has the flying ninja dagger, whatever, the shuriken, I guess.
Yeah, bring that and a sword and you have a good start on this thing.
Yeah, unfortunately, they don't have the sword.
Damn shame. Yeah, I mean, even the long play is having a lot of damage taken, but they just survive it. They just take it down. I mean, it's frustrating because all the players came really close to killing these things. When they started flying around, I knew they were like 70% finished. It's just at that point they start doing a lot of damage, and you need to get out of their way.
Yeah.
And nobody was able to do that, ultimately. So we end up with 20-minute times across the board on this one. Time Sucker is third, 39:08.
That is a rude game.
Your Chan's time should be running out any second now. $39.42. There's your scores. Valadon is first. Time Stalker is third. Joey Gatorman is second. Your Chan is fourth. Got him.
Well played, everyone. Very close.
Yeah, not too far apart this. And that's our games for today.
Yeah.
Yo, we're close to beating that boss. You really were.
Worms.
Yeah. We got some early games for you tomorrow, Saturday, 2 p.m. and that is it's 2, 3:30, 6, and 7. Those are our games. So I'll be having a break in between. I'll be off probably from 4:30 to 6, and then we'll start up again with 2 more games. And then the rest of the night off till Arcade Pit on Sunday. That's what we got, folks.
Yeah.
I want to host you over to Tie Tuesday. Have a good one, everybody.
Take care.
I do want 3 games for Phase 1, so no question, that's what we're after. See you later.